Hello, Steve White, Steve White's 89. Well, I've been unable to avoid the Harley Quinn um, Birds of Prey trailer 1. It's been on YouTube. Whenever I try and watch a video, it's on there. I really liked it. Now, I saw a few reviews, and yes, it does give nothing away. It does give you no idea of the story or who the characters are or anything. It is just the vibe, the energy, the feel, the tone of the movie, supposedly what they want people to feel or think, or what they want people to expect when they come in. So I guess that's just what they're doing. It is very propaganda-ish. There's no information. It's just images and visuals, sensations, feelings. You know, just. But I laughed. I thought it was funny. I got some adrenaline going. Like, oh my god, this is really good. And I felt a little bit like a puppet, but that's what previews are sort of supposed to do. They're supposed to engage. They have only 2 minutes to get you, you know. And the weirdest thing about it, and the thing I liked about it the most, and I can't really remember her role in Suicide Squad. I saw it once unplanned at IMAX. I went to another screening, and the midnight screening was happening after that. I was seeing another film, then they had the midnight screening for Suicide Squad, and I just stayed because I bumped into a guy I knew in costume, and he said, "Hey, I can give you a lift home. Why don't you stay and watch it?" So I did, and I liked the character. I didn't remember it being quite as comedic and goofy, but in this, the vibe I was getting was Madonna's "Who's That Girl" and Nikki Finn, and I'm thinking Harley Quinn, Nikki Finn. Harley Quinn was created in 1993, is what I've found from research, and Madonna's film was in 1987. I'm like, I'm seeing some parallels here. Just it's like she's the sociopathic, slightly more psychotic version of Nikki Finn. Um, who isn't avenging her boyfriend, but having issues with him, and her separation from him. And that's what this movie basically is about. She's broken up with the Joker, and she has kind of assessed herself. There's a little bit of dialogue. We get a little bit of idea of where she's at. That she sort of says at the beginning that a Harlequin is there to serve. They're basically a slave, and without the master, they're nothing. And she's like, we're nothing, nobody cares about us. And she's a bit over that, and she wants to make amends and actually do something and be independent. So there's some good pro-female messages there about being independent, not needing a man, all that stuff. I'm fine. I don't get a man-hating gender politics feeling from it, although some people are suggesting that's all it is. And I'm like, I think it's just going to be fun. I think it's just going to be boys on the side with dynamite and guns, more interesting outfits. I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I don't know a lot about it. But I did have that moment of like, did she somehow get inspired some way by Nikki Finn? Because I really love that character in Madonna's "Who's That Girl." It's not the best film, I know that, I'm not suggesting it is, but I really love the character, and just I don't remember any other films with a character like her ever, except for Harley Quinn. So although she has a, you know, slinky, sexy sort of thing, whereas Madonna had a much more Betty Boop sort of thing happening. But there are some lines crossing, and Harley Quinn does feature her having some sort of fantasy as Marilyn Monroe singing, I think it's an Edith Piaf song. Edith Piaf. I can never say her name wrong. I can never say her name right, I always say it wrong. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to say that I think I'm enjoying. I think I'm going to enjoy it. I think it's looking good, and I kind of just want to put that out there in case I'm right, because a lot of people are trashing it and saying it's going to be bad. It's just going to be some feminazi, lame, unfun, unaction thing, and people saying, men just hate it because it's being led by girls, blah, blah, blah. There's sort of already that chatter around it, sort of like Captain Marvel, but Captain Marvel had no personality. Brie Larson does not have the charisma of Margot Robbie. People will argue, oh, it's because she's sexy and objectified and half naked all the time, whereas Brie is like dignified and, you know all that sort of. I don't think it's anything to do with that.